Oh, what in Satan's name is that?
Bubble and squeak.
Ugh, what's wrong with toast?
Try some.
No, I don't do food sharing, and I have a cold.
Your loss.
I see you've got a cabbage this afternoon.
Certainly have.
Who's assisting?
Haven't decided yet.
I'm available.
Let's see how the day pans out. Bubble and squeak.
Why not?
Open wide.
Yummy.
Fauntleroy, see if Victoria Parker's results are back yet.
Okay, boss.
More?
I'm actually good. Thank you, though.
Remember when we were juniors, desperate to impress?
No.
I forgot. You came out of the womb a fully formed consultant.
That's right.
Your patient, Victoria Parker.
What about her?
Her face is familiar.
Is it?
I definitely know her from somewhere. I'm racking my brains. It'll come to me.
Well, you just keep racking. The rest of us have work to do. Oh.
I haven't been in a hospital bed for 30 years.
No?
Slipped a disc. I was in traction for a month.
Would you take Mrs. Parker through her echo, please?
My poor mother, God rest her soul, she hated this place.
Where's that?
Lot of trouble downstairs.
Oh, in the ED.
Seriously?
She had a prolapse.
Oh,
She'd harp on as if it was the worst thing in the world.
well, it's not the most pleasant of...
Oh, I'd take it over traction any day.
Anyway,
Oh, well, you can see from this area that you have a build-up of calcium at the opening of the aorta.
Is that the white bit?
Yes, it's restricting blood flow, which is causing the chest pain.
Is that it?
we'll need to run some more tests to get a fuller picture, so let's book a scan, ECG, chest X-ray, please.
Is that doctor staring at me?
Oh, just ignore him. He's got nothing better to do.
Come on.
Former patient?
No.
Old school teacher?
Not unless you taught in Montreal. I got it.
Yeah?
She's an actress.
Can you stop freaking out my patient?
Seen her in a movie. I'm sure of it.
Are you still banging on about her?
So what, she's like a proper celebrity?
What was she in?
Do you want me to look it up?
No, where's your soul? Can't be dragging it from the memory bank. I ran a film club in college. Art house stuff.
Typical.
Mainly foreign cinema, but some really interesting UK productions as well.
By interesting, do you mean boring?
Challenging.
Like I said, boring.
Fair enough. Some people would rather have Titanic.
What's wrong with Titanic?
Nothing. I'm no snob.
There was room on that door. Your results.
That doctor keeps gawping at me.
Just ignore him.
So, what's the verdict?
Well, it's more serious than I first thought.
Really?
The scan shows that you're suffering from aortic stenosis.
In English?
The aortic valve has deteriorated over time and it isn't opening fully anymore, which is putting extra pressure on your heart.
Where does that leave me?
In need of a valve replacement.
Right now?
Well, the sooner we fix it, the better.
And if I leave it?
Your chest pain will get worse. You'll probably start to suffer from blackouts.
And when will that begin?
Well, it's hard to say exactly, but certainly in the next year or two.
Right. You know I'm in remission.
It's major surgery, but generally the results are very positive. It'll be a doddle compared to bowel cancer.
Can I think about it?
Of course. Take your time, no pressure.
Can you imagine life on Darwin without Naylor?
What, with Madani in charge instead? Spending our breaks sampling trashy food.
Watching French movies on our phone?
No more fetus and Fauntleroy.
Nicky and Cam, here we come.
He is cool, isn't he?
Well, there's no denying it. Wonder who'd win in a fight.
Dude, she'd rip his jugular right out.
Who?
No one?
Don't you two have any actual work to do?
Yeah, but we're just on...
Well, just do it.
Where?
What is it you wanted to tell me?
Hi.
Hello.
Are you an actress?
No.
Are you sure?
I think I would know, don't you?
And you didn't work under another name?
For goodness sake, I've told you, I'm not an actress.
Okay, sorry.
What is the problem?
Ask him.
My mistake.
I'm sorry, I'm having a bad day, and it isn't helped by this clown being on my case.
I'll leave you in peace.
No, I have to get out of here. I can't go under the knife again. Not yet, not until it's absolutely necessary.
Please take some time to think about it.
No. My mind's made up.
All right? I'll get your paperwork sorted. And for your next trick, good job, Tani.
Oh. Oh, hey, I've been doing some digging on Mrs. Parker.
I've also been doing some digging.
Yeah.
She was in hospital 30 years ago with a back injury under a different name. I think it might have been a stage name.
Where'd you find that?
Not revealing my sources.
What was she called?
Molly Pecker.
You've got to be kidding.
Hey, it's all here in black and white.
Molly Pecker.
Does it ring a bell?
No, not at all. Let's leave her in peace. Don't want to nail her on the warpath.
Is it me, or was his reaction completely weird?
I know, the second you mentioned that name, he backed right off.
Let's Google it. Okay. Molly Pecker. OMG.
Wow.
What are you two deadbeats up to now?
Nothing.
Give me that. Oh. Well, that explains everything.
Naylor, about patient in,
You're in the bad books.
I don't think I'm allowed to talk to you.
Dark Weekend? The film that you remember me from?
I knew it. That psychological horror about that crazy cult.
Yeah, that just about sums it up. I spent most of my time on screen stark naked.
Yes, true, but it wasn't gratuitous, though. It
Oh, you think?
was all part of the plot.
The publicist put out a rumor that the sex scenes were for real.
I remember.
Well, it certainly put bums on seats.
You were brilliant.
Hardly.
I'm serious.
So am I.
So, what happened next?
Well, most of the parts that I was offered entailed me getting my kit off.
Yeah.
And you know, the papers, they wrote so much about the movie that I vowed that I would never do another movie that was slightly dodgy.
But there must have been other roles, offers.
Well, I turned down so many scripts that my agent binned me.
What a fool.
Yeah, well, then I got a reputation for being difficult, and before you know it, the phone stops ringing.
That film, it stuck with me for years. You were so good.
Thank you. And then I got my cancer diagnosis, and I stopped going for auditions.
I had a look at your notes.
Slightly creepy.
You're in remission, aren't you?
Now I've just got this to deal with.
Valve replacement is routine stuff these days, you know.
It doesn't feel like it.
Couple months recovery, and you're completely back to normal.
That's what our friend says.
Then you can get back to the acting.
Well, you know, 2 or 3 times a year, I meet someone like you who goes on about that flaming film and about how amazing I was. And
Because it's true.
it cost me my career.
People are always being rediscovered. Maybe it's your turn.
I think it's a little late for that.
Why?
I don't know.
What you do know, better than most, is that life's too short.
Well, you've got that right.
Have the op. Back to the world. It's a sin to waste a talent like yours. Besides, it'll keep me out of the bad books with our friend.
What do I get if I
Notes and crosses for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get out. you say to Victoria Parker?
Gonna have to plead the fifth on that one.
She agreed to surgery.
Excellent.
I suppose I should thank you.
Please don't. It'll ruin that love-to-hate dynamic we got going.
I saw a clip of the movie you love so much.
Yeah?
Yeah, some skin flick, wasn't it?
Hardly.
Oh, I remember the stories at the time.
Fake news.
We both know you were just some hairy palm student perv.
Harry. It was art. Philistine?
Loser.